Today we're starting a new journey as we're going to rank every single position in MLB The Show 25 in a tier list. So we're going to go position by position, taking the majority of the best players in the game at each position and putting them into one big tier list. So you see the list we have right here, and normally in these tier lists, I kind of have the list already made up and just show screenshots. But in this one, we do have, we're going through everything. We're keeping it simple, S through F tier. Right, S through F tier, nothing too fancy here, and we're gonna start at the top and work our way down with your BZ. Is going to be an S tier. Can we put him in here? Thank you. S tier player for us, right? He's probably going to be, maybe looking at the list, there's one or two other guys that are in the same tier as Jordan, as guys that can pretty much go into any God squad and play. Not many guys on this list that can do that right now. Obviously, you're not gonna use him in left field. I mean, you can, hypothetically, 50 speed is good enough, but it's not really what you want out there. He's probably going to be more of a DH. Same thing with Jock here. And obviously, we're going to have Santander. That's going to round out kind of our three guys in S tier, in my opinion. Santander is a little bit outdated now, but he still is very, very, very good. And I see him on a ton of God squads at the P5 level. He'll have around 77 contact, 82 contact, which isn't ideal, but his power makes up for all of it, having 110 as a switch hitter with a nice swing. Jock Peterson, obviously one of the best DHs in the game right now. And Jordan is also one of the best DHs in the game right now. That's going to be my S tier. I can't see anyone else really going too much higher than that. I think Jason is a great person to throw into the A tier. Switch hitter, solid stats all around. Doesn't have the best swing, but good enough swing to get it done. Overall, great player, though. I like Jason a lot in this one. I think he can be a solid A tier guy for us. Someone you can put out there, feel confident with. Is a budget beast. So we love that for him. Benintendi, I don't really like. His stats are good enough for this. This is a shitty list, so I'm gonna put him in B tier. If there was better left fielders here, he could go higher, but there's just simply not. His stats just aren't great either. He's just very average to below average on pretty much everything. If you're somehow a White Sox fan, he's viable for sure. Another player that's going to go into A tier is going to be this Yoshi card. Again, he's going to be a DH. He's forced to do DH role. His swing isn't as good as the S tier guys, but his stats are great for a DH spot. But since he can't play in the field, he simply has to go into A tier, and he's not as good of a hitter as these S tier guys, but has the stats to back it up. I'm going to be a controversial bitch and put Wyatt Langford in A tier. Again, this position's weak, right? But Wyatt Langford presents really good defense. Overall, has a decent swing. His hitting stats do suck. I understand, but he's going to play like a PCA does. A lot of players I've seen use this card and have success with him. He raked me one of my ranked games and literally went 3 for 3 or 3 for 4, excuse me, and had a really good day. Like, if you can hit with this card, he's a really good card. Got a lot of speed, decent in the field as well, good in the field. Cowser's going to go into B tier. Same thing pretty much as Benintendi, just not really great, but definitely viable. Stargell's going to go down in, we're going to bring him down to CD. I want to put him in C tier. You can't play him on a Pirates team. He's definitely viable for sure. Brings a good amount of stats with him, but just really is lacking a lot of things to put him in any of these higher tiers to go with any of these other guys. Guerrero, I think that's again how you pronounce it. If I'm wrong, spare me. Just lacking contact on one side. Decent swing though. Not really good fielding. We would have to use him at a DH spot, probably. Just not really good enough to be in that slot. So these kind of guys all round out the B tier, and I feel good about that. Don Baylor, go fuck yourself. You're literally in F tier. And you're probably like, gut, but he's great. He rakes left. I don't give a fuck. I hate this Don Baylor card. I've never seen someone use him against me and have success. I used him and couldn't have success. His swing is literal dog shit. Horrible card. Again, the stats, sure, are decent. He sucks. I promise. He plays horrible. I promise. Trust. He plays horrible. Tim Raines goes in A tier. Tim Raines has the speed, has a good swing, no power, but great all around. Same thing with Ricky. Them two, I see a ton of players still using these two cards and have very good. I mean, I bat 390 with Ricky Henderson. P5. Overall, great player. Tim Raines, same thing. And again, great speed, can steal both of them. Elite fielding. Again, these are more the fielding plays. These three fit the right teams well when you use them in the right spots. Just overall great cards. JD Martinez, another A tier card. I'm kind of giving a lot of respect to some of these guys, but maybe I'm going to pull Dominguez down to B. I think I'm going to pull Dominguez down to B. JD just has a great swing. Used on a ton of big teams. I'd put him at the top of A tier, and then I'll probably go Yoshi, And then I'll probably put Wyatt at the back. I can't put Wyatt at A tier. I lied. I'm going to put Wyatt back at B tier. He's at the higher end of B tier. I think Dominguez and him are high at the B tier. Benintendi's probably at the last part. It's probably like this would be the order if I had to pick. But yeah, I'm going to change that a little bit there. All the people that don't make it this far in the video and are probably bitching about someone being in A tier, probably. But JD Martinez is one of the best swings in the game. I've seen a ton of God Squad still use him. P5 him, and he's absolutely rakes baseballs. Just one of those players that plays way above his stats. Raul Banez, you're a D tier player, right? You have one purpose and one purpose only, and that's going to get you here. Harrison Bader, again, solid card, solid build. Just lacking a few things I would like. Lou Brock, there's a reason you're so cheap, because you stink and have a horrible swing. Tyler Ward is a pretty decent swing, but just doesn't have the tools to really make him anything above a C tier player. I've never really seen him in a comp setting. No one really uses him. Just clearly is not the player that we kind of wanted for a Tyler Ward card. I mean, I don't really know what I would expect from Taylor Ward, but I said Taylor, excuse me. This Jesse Winker, though, isn't bad. B tier for sure. I think I would even put him above. I'd probably put him like right here if I had to put him anywhere. Jesse Winker's swing is great. I had a lot of success with him when I used him in the event a little bit. I used him a little bit in the moonshot. I used him a little bit, obviously, in offline play. And every time I've used him, again, I haven't used him in a rank setting. I played against him in a lot of co-op settings, about 2 or 3 co-op games already. And he hits the ball well. His swing seems really good. When I use him, his swing feels great. Makes great contact with the ball. If you have a really good swing, great stats from the moonshot side of things, like he's an overall very solid card, definitely usable, especially for theme teams as well. Manny Ramirez is just kind of getting outdated. Simply, there's just better righties in the game to use, especially in the field. I'd rather move a guy from center or from right field over than use a Manny card. At this point, very viable. Again, B tier is definitely a viable section. You could use all these guys. C tier, it's like teetering towards viable, but I probably wouldn't use. And then D tier, F tier, to stay the fuck away from. Tyler O'Neill, sadly, I love the kid, but he's going to have to go in C tier. Just simply only has one use, and that's against lefties. 105 contact versus left, 125 contact versus left. He's not good enough to play in the field. He's not good enough to be an all-around player, as he sucks versus righties. Yeah, that's pretty much going to be it. He just has one use, sadly, that puts him in C tier. Great platoon bat for lefties. He came in and hit one of the clutchest home runs he possibly could for me in a ranked game. Actually, not a ranked game, in a weekend league game. So, Tyler O'Neill, great card, but only has one use. Short bomb. Kind of the same thing. I have to use him at DH. Stinks versus righties. Low contact. Just isn't enough to get it done. Great power. Great swing. Love the card. Is a captain as well. But sadly doesn't bring enough all-around juice. This Evan Carter card. Oh my God. English. This Evan Carter card that I added. 84 overall. I've seen people use him. He's used in co-op. Obviously a ton. He rakes baseballs. Gonna go in D tier. Actually, he's gonna go in C tier because his swing's super awesome. I love his swing. I have him P4. He also will have 99 speed at P4. Great card to use in co-op. Probably put him in the end of the lineup though. Yeah, because he just can't hit lefty. He can, just you don't really want him to. That's probably gonna round out the left fielders here. Not a super long video, obviously, but and if you want me to go more in depth on one player or the other, you can comment down below. Hey, why do you think this guy this? I feel like I have a pretty good explanation for all of them. Especially fuck Don Baylor. Everyone say fuck Don Baylor in the comments. I don't like him. If you like Don Baylor, tell me why. He stinks. Raul Banez, same thing. I played against him. Yeah, he breaks righties. Sure. That's it. That's all he can do. And even that, his swing still sucks. Lou Brock's swing sucks. Harrison Bader's all right. Gets the job done. Taylor Ward just doesn't have any juice. I kind of like this tier list, though. I feel like this is the one I would go with. I don't think I would really change anything else. If I'm missing somebody, let me know. Again, this is just left fielders. We're going to get into center field next. We're going to go into right field, and that's going to be a way more loaded list than this. There's just not a lot of guys that are really used right now at the left field position. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Let me know if you want me to do, or let me know which position you want me to do next. I don't have to do center field. If you want me to switch it up, I definitely can. But for the meantime, these are the best left fielders in the game. I would definitely use Jordan. I would definitely use Jock, and I definitely would still use Santander. The next tier of guys you guys see down below as well. With that being said, make sure to like, make sure to subscribe, also to punch it down below, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.